What's going on, everybody? What a fucking day we had yesterday. If you're still out there telling people that don't track, no picket, it's because they ain't fucking cashing, bitch. How much money we make? 4,700 over here. I played $900, made 4,700. We made a good, what is that, 6x, 7x, 8x? Too early to do fucking math right now. 5x? Yeah, about a 5x. Up 6K. You can go check the picket if you want. Why do people tell people that don't even track? I mean, half these guys, I don't even think they bet. I don't even think they bet their own plays. Keep thinking they're winning. You know what I mean? Keep thinking they're winning like this. Up 317 units in MLB, all tracked. People out there still tailing Photoshop slips. Like, Photoshop slips still getting more traction than us. It's interesting. Real interesting. Make sure you guys run up these videos if you want me to keep them coming. I mean, just cashing people out. 9xing that round robin I dropped on Twitter, $500 to $4,600 for free. The proof is in the pudding. The plays on Twitter alone are up over 115 units, all tracked. I don't know. There's a fucking difference, you know. Let's get into this motherfucking site here. Byron Buxton versus Parker Messick. This ain't one I love, especially the fact that he got subbed yesterday randomly, coming off injury. I mean, prime Buxton, like, give him a couple games to get in the swing of things. I like him. Versus Parker Messick. You can see here, he's yellow against the righty. Neither of these pitchers let up much contact, let up much barrels. This game is, the wind is blowing out here, so there's a couple pluses. Anything above a .24 comb, you gotta put a little money on. There was so many yesterday. I mean, we can go through them and recap, but I'm trying to get more money today. There's so many plays yesterday that cashed. Just go look at my X. You can go look at my picket. I actually missed like a stupid amount of plays, to be honest. Ketel Marte was on there. For some reason, I actually knew. Like, I saw his name on the list. I was like, no, I don't think I put that one in. And then never went back, put it in, but that's fine. Made $4,700. I ain't tripping over one play. Jacob Young yesterday was like plus 1,000. He wasn't on the list because I actually have like a filter on there that'll cut out some guys if they don't like hit a certain criteria. So I'm not that mad about missing that one, but he was a 24 comb yesterday. I did say to take the 24 combs. That's one of the benefits of watching this video, because a couple guys will get faded out just because of whatever reason. Probably not making the cut. One filter, they can miss the cut. There's really only one quality filter, so there's two actually. They're both on here. Buxton, sprinkle him. He's a .29. I'm going to make sure I get every single play in during this video. That way I don't miss any. Let's go put in Buxton. Yes, I actually bet my own plays that I post. I mean, some of these guys put 9 cents on it, then Photoshop 500. If you want that, you might want to go click off this, go chase those highlights, and lose every single fucking penny. I promise you. Like, I've been in this industry, been doing this way longer than most people. most of these guys are absolute frauds. And if you ask them for a picket, they're going to block you. You know what I mean? Why don't you ask them? Why don't you, next time before you tail someone, ask them for a picket. If they ain't got it, I don't know how you can trust them. All right, Buxton. How much do I want to put on this? It's above that 0.9. I need to put the money comb onto this thing. Let me see if I can get it on. Right now, we're just going to take Buxton from this game, probably. Make sure you guys also pay attention to the value. Who did we miss that was super high in value yesterday? There's a couple. I just expect you guys to, like, immediately find all the plays on here. But I know I got to, like, bring them up, talk about them. Yesterday, I was just trying to get that slate up. Dodgers, Philly. Otani is a .22, 0.8 value. God damn, there's some value here on the Dodgers versus Wheeler. Now, like some of these lower slug guys right here, these will be the guys that get filtered out.
What's that? I just built a budgeting app in base 44.
Mookie cashed yesterday. I think Mookie might have been one of the value guys yesterday. There also, I have another model, the Slugger Claw, which has been in the Discord for years now. So we've been tracking and perfecting that. Also up probably 100 units now, on top of this. So when I say 317 units, I'm including that. That's between this, Danger, and Slugger. And, I mean, this is probably my sharpest model yet. Slugger went absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Probably 40 units. So, we didn't even talk about those. There's multiple people in Discord that made over 100 units yesterday. I think I got close. I made about 75. I just don't think anyone else is doing that. I'm good for the next. I could lose every single bet for the next fucking 2 weeks and still be up money. And I don't know. People just sleep. They like tailing people that don't try. All right, I know I gotta shut the fuck up about it though. It's probably my worst thing is, after a big day, all I see is a fucking field of frauds on my timeline. I mean, luckily I got most of them fucking muted, but still annoying as hell. Cashing one slip does not make you profitable. Let's see here. So we do have some value on these Dodgers versus Wheeler, which I don't love that. Zach Wheeler is a fucking stud. The wind's blowing out 11 miles per hour, which is a great, that'll help. Any hard contact, good launch. Hopefully the ball carries out. Also a nice little hitter's park. So just sprinkle these values. We'll come back later. But also you want to remember that the slug does need to be, make sure the slug is just green at least. Like Tommy Edman, probably chilling on that. He is high. Things could change. I do have every slate I dig a little deeper into the numbers. Right now the contact filter is probably going to filter some of these out. I'm not sure if it's going to filter these two out yet, but that's why you need to be in Discord. I post the official list in there. If you want, you can sub on X for $7, and then you would have made 15 units yesterday. You could have bet 10. You would have made 150. Boom. Get in the Discord. You still got $100 left over. Sosa. Damn, there's a lot of value in this game, surprisingly. Somebody, you can see Marsh here. 7 value, 90, 9.8. All like these two are green, so this should pass that filter. Yeah, a lot of value plays. Make sure Schwarber, Harbor. I don't think Hill's gonna make the cut. Marsh looks good, +7. Pittsburgh, New York. Brandon Lau, .22 comb. All right, I got the comb. This one added here. CM money. So, Brandon Lau. This needs to be above a .36, I believe. So this is good right here. It picked up Valdez, even though he wasn't a .224 comb. Picked him up here on the comb money. So we're looking for a .036. Also has the value. So Valdez for sure play. Wow. I mean, +350. I'm probably chilling on him. Ben Rice over here, .27 comb, .36. That'll be an official play. Everything qualifies. You see 2 greens. Trent Grisham doesn't really make the cut. Some of these guys that are .2s, they're gonna cash, and we're not gonna have them. You're gonna be like, why the fuck didn't I take that one? But at the end of the slate, when you add up all the .2s, like there's gonna be 20 of them. So if you see a couple cashing, it doesn't just automatically mean you should run them. Doesn't mean that they're up money. Not like these other covers that don't track, that are just gonna say, "Oh, take everything." They're all fucking up. So then I can just retweet 5 slips. Like that doesn't mean I'm up money. You know what I mean? Just because one person fucking cashed a slip, they honestly parlays are luck. That round robin we hit for that I posted on Twitter for 4,700, that was luck. You know, we got lucky. Am I gonna do it again? Fuck yeah. But there is a little skill involved. Round robins are probably more skill than just like picking a parlay. Like that's complete randomness. Even on a good model, if you run 3-mans, like you can go broke. Even on a great model. It's about luck. You gotta have a good pairing, which is why I don't do it. Like I have a model that I know can make us money, make us 300 fucking units in a season. Made us 375 units last season. Why the fuck would I be over here parlaying and risking that? You know, round robin I'm cool with because it runs every single combo, so that's different. If you're doing that, that's skill based. That's not luck. Ben Rice, .27, .36. We like Ben Rice. Tampa Bay, Toronto. .36 for Junior. 280. That's a little tough, but Junior looks good. .56 on the comb money. Yandy just barely misses. Kevin Gausman's pitching. It looks like the roof's closed, but this is TBD. Okamoto, .25 comb money. Good on that. Good on these. Baltimore, Boston. Ranger Suarez. I mean, so far we are not seeing a lot of green on the fucking pitchers. Gausman does have some green versus righties, so that's good for Junior. Baltimore, Boston. Wind's blowing out 10 miles per hour again. I love it. Only 73. You see these radars. They are not green. So let's not get crazy. Basalo has that .26 value. Will he make the final cut? Check that list at the end of the day, or check that list when this video is over, when I post it in Discord. It does look like He probably will be a play there at 2.6 plus 750 versus Ranger Suarez. Wilson Contreras, 0.2, 3.3. Just misses these. Just misses. He might turn into a 0.24. Check that list after this. It's not a Discord up more money that's actually has proof to back it up. Fernando Tatis, 0.36 comb, so we run that. Ty France value here. We run that. Reynaldo Lopez is pretty decent. Looks like he has been letting up some homers to righties. But the barrel, everything is pretty mid. Not the best matchup. Wind is blowing out. I do love to see that. Let me put this in. I'm fucking sitting here telling you guys to take it and not putting it in. Alright. Let's throw these in before they all bump. Basalo Buxton. There's a couple value guys. Valdez. What did I say yesterday? Valdez, the hottest man in baseball right now. What'd he do? Hit a homer. Ben Rice, need to grab him. Austin Riley above a .29 here. So all these guys are above a .24 comb. Sprinkle them at the least. If it's above a .36 comb money, I like it even more because these are up more. So I'm going to put more money on these that are above a .036 and a .24. So let's lock these in. Walker Buehler is probably one of my favorite pitchers to target. This year it hasn't really paid off so much because he's been actually doing decent, but this motherfucker sucks. Dave Roberts is the only fucking guy on the planet that would ever rely on this guy in the World Series. I know it worked out, but the motherfucker gets lucky as hell. Always doing some dumbass shit. Puts the sketchiest pitcher in. Gets away with it. Baldwin. Harris. If you put a pitcher in to fucking be your closer in the World Series, and then the next year he fucking gets DFA'd and he has a fucking 7 ERA. I don't care what you say, it's not the right move. Michael Harris. I mean, kind of did it with Roki too, who clearly is just. I mean, he's been picking it up lately, but the fucking head case. Why the fuck would he be closer? Michael Harris. Grab hand .36, Matt Olson. Team of superstars. Must be nice.
Want to lose weight without losing muscle? Factor got me there. I was tired of all the cutting and bulking.
So Brewer Hicklin missed barely. Some rando. We got Ty France value. Love to see it. Did I put Tatis in yet? Yeah. Alright, get France in. France been on a fucking heater, bro. And you know what? I should probably pick him up in my fantasy league. So this one does have value, but I don't know if he'll be a play because of this red right here, but we'll see. San Fran, Casey, another one with the wind blowing out. Heliot Ramos, been away again. This pitcher's a little sketchy. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know shit about this guy. Sometimes that means that he probably sucks if I've never heard of him. But instead of assuming that, I'm gonna have to dig a little deeper. We're gonna skip these for now. I don't see anything saying to play these yet. Bobby Witt, 0.33. 0.5 comb. Let's see here. Sal Perez, 0.26 comb. Make sure you sprinkle him. We'll keep it moving. Zach Thornton, Brand Sprout. You see that green right there. Sprinkle Alvarez. He is value too here. So I'm just going to put a normal unit on him. If it's a 0.24 comb, but the money comb isn't a 3.6, I'm putting about half. Francisco Alvarez, first day back in the MLB after the All-Star break. We had 2 plays that day. Trey Turner and Francisco Alvarez. Guess what? Both hit bombs. We made 11 units. Since post All-Star break, we're probably up like, I know we made 22 units the next day after that. Had a losing day the day after that. And then was yesterday the next day? We're up probably about 50 units since post All-Star break. You could bet $10 you would be up $500, like not even kidding. I don't know how you don't see the value there, but we'll keep trying. Jake Bowers. Did I put Alvarez in? Jake Bowers here. This is also kind of a TBD roof open type deal. It is 70. Unless it's raining, that roof's going to be open. Jake Bowers, 0.28 comb, 0.46. So this is a good one. Garrett Mitchell, he looks like he's a decent play. Also, Zach Thornton is one of these guys. Not a lot of data here, no data. So some of these are in the air. He is a lefty, so Garrett Mitchell maybe not the best play. Churio 0.24, missing the comb money. I'm good on these. I see value here in Terang, but I think it's probably going to get filtered out by the contact filter. Bo Bichette's probably filtered out by this barrel. Detroit, Chicago. Valdez. Burst Peterson. 17 mile per hour wind blowing out. 70 degrees. Blowing out in Wrigley is just perfect formula for homers. Yesterday we had Riley Green and Dylan Dingler. Dylan Dingler was top of, I think the top 2 hit. So this one, Dylan Dingler is not a play today. There's no way these odds are right. Yeah, weirdly. These feel like stupid odds. Holy shit. Let me check something. I don't know why. There's something's up with this wind here. I did not double check if the wind was updating. I mean, it is 17 miles per hour, but definitely is not blowing out. That's why those odds are so long. Let's see. Let me check my wind. As long as my wind's good, then the formulas are right. It's just, I mean, you could tell that the model doesn't think the wind's blowing out because all these guys would be popping if it was. So I think that's just that image. That graphic is fucked. I need to fix that. Let's see what I have. So Detroit versus the Cubs. Yeah, I was blowing in from left field. So I am putting a multiplier on that. It's ticking it down. That graphic is just fucked up. So maybe double check the wind on some of these. I mean, I'm just looking at the comb. I'm looking at the slug. It's all baked in. Wind's baked in. This, just ignore that shit. 0.24, 0.34. Wind blowing in at Wrigley. Like, you really don't want to be taking much here. Colt Keith plus 1,000. I'm fine sprinkling that. He's a 2 value. I think he'll make the cut. Check that list after. Cubs. Looks like the Cubs look like trash. Valdez pitching. Next game in a dome. White Sox, Texas. We got Murakami. Hobie official. Benintendi 0.34. So I might switch it to 0.34 by the time I drop the list. You know, things do change. I'm pretty set on the 0.24 comb, but that comb money is a newer one. Looks like Colson has a little value on here. Jake Berger, also 0.34, 0.26. So make sure you sprinkle the 0.24s at the minimum, and then I usually put like twice as much on the higher comb money. I'm gonna put Murakami in. All right, let's do a couple more of these. Miami, Houston. We got 0.38, 0.37. So running Conine and Stowers. Let me lock these in. Jordan. 0.6 call money, yeah. I'm surprised his odds aren't fucking plus 200. Cam Smith, 0.24, so it's a little sprinkle, nothing crazy. Next one. Again, this win. Let me check. Alright, this one is blowing out. We got a lot of plays here. Goodman looks good. This is going to be the last one. You guys want the rest. I post all these in the Discord. James Wood, it's under plus 250. So I'll be staying lighter on that. Luis Garcia, 0.42, 0.053. That looks really good. CJ Abrams. Plus 280. So this one's a 0.3, but it's a 0.33, so it's not. It's a half a unit. It is close, so I'm gonna put a little extra on it, I guess. But I'm gonna meet in the middle. I'm not going a full unit. Dalen Lyle. Now, with CJ, if you can get him high enough, he would turn into a 2 value, which is profiting. I might go 1.5 value. I still have to run like yesterday's recap, and I have some bots that help me out, so we'll see what they're saying. Jose Tena, 0.25. Sprinkle at the least. Just sprinkle these guys above a 0.24. Don't go crazy on them. They're not full unit plays. Luis Garcia is. James would be if he was above a 250. I bet you could get him at a 250. I'm going to go ahead and put an order in on Novik. Use code Furnace. I bet I can get him 250. He's right there. Let's try. Yeah, minimum order is 270. Let's see. I don't mind if I get 240. There was a couple yesterday that like probably should have been a little more aggressive. I'll just put a 240. Hunter Goodman. Also kind of the same deal here. I'm gonna have to put in an order. Damn, this one you are not getting at 240. Damn, Miles Michaelis pitch. These are two of the worst fucking pitchers, Lorenzen and Michaelis. Somehow Michaelis been getting away with it. Somehow he's been doing all right recently. So Moniak would be like a little sprinkle. Carlos looks like he's got some value. I don't know if he's gonna pass quality gate. We'll see. And we'll save the last 3 for Discord. Go get in Discord, folks. I mean, proof is in the pudding. I show it. I post free and I show you guys daily. I don't think many people are doing this as transparently and winning as much as us, but who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe these people are just winning so much fucking money, dude. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god, they're probably killing it. 99% of gamers lose, so I'm just going to assume that us being up 300 units, like, you should probably start locking it a little bit, but whatever you want to do. Curtis Mead here, plus 6 value. Almost passed it over on that, so yeah. I'll put him in too. And hopefully you guys have a great day today. Be smart. Don't up your units after a day like yesterday. I mean, you should maybe up it like very small. Like if you have a $2,000 bankroll and now you win $500 and now your bankroll's $2,500. Well, your bankroll went up what, like 25%? Probably not even. Probably 20%. If that's the case, then you can up it 20%. It should be according to your bankroll. So if your bankroll's $2,000, you're betting $4 a play, and now it's $4,000. You double it overnight. You should be betting $8 now. But if you only make $100, you can't fucking double it. You know what I mean? That's just not how it works. This is homers. This is dangerous. You know, we have days where we lose 10, 15 units, and we have days where we make 50 units. You don't want to fucking nuke on the minus 10 unit day, and then you're not tailing the next day when it goes for 50 units, which it's a all too common fucking thing. I see people with homers. They're just inconsistent. They don't have faith. I do see those with faith, and I see my boy Zay. Shout out Zay. Won $2,700 yesterday. Sure, he ain't the only one, but that dude's been tailing religiously. There's not a homer that gets by him, so there's a reason you see him betting fucking more money than everyone else. He's betting more money than your favorite capper, too, by the way. So, what's that say? I don't know. All right, doses. Good luck. Lock in. There's a 25% off in my bio there. Go click it. Go use it. Go lock in. You can get in $1 a day. Boom. Bang. Peace.